and welcome back to the Countdown to Halloween. I'm Jeff Owens from ClassicHorrors.club. Last night I watched Madman from 1981, an okay entry into the slasher subgenre. During the action, a character named Stacy, played by Harriet Bass, discovers the headless body of one of her camp counselor friends, Dave, played by Seth Jones, in the woods. She runs back to her truck and, surprise, it doesn't start. That's a familiar trope in horror movies, and it's commonly used to create suspense. When I saw this, though, I wondered, when does something become a trope? When was it used the first time? How many times does it have to use to become a trope? I can't remember. It's like it's just always been there. But I did a little research, and it seems that this particular trope started becoming common in the 70s and 80s, likely with the slashers. The practical use of it is that it delays characters just long enough for the killer to catch up with them. A more academic use is that in isolation horror, cars represent the last hope of escape. It's not entirely fictional, though. During the 70s and 80s, carburetors in cars were prone to flooding or stalling. Apparently, one of the earliest movies to use the car won't start trope is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1974. Sally tries to escape in a truck, but it fails to start, heightening the terror as Leatherface closes in. A few other times I remember the trope being used are in Halloween 2, Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter, and The Hitcher. There are many more, increasingly so in the 90s and 2000s. There are also variations of the trope, just slightly different, one dating back as far as Psycho in 1960. Marion Crane's car briefly won't start. In Night of the Living Dead, 1968, there's a moment when characters struggle with a vehicle under siege by zombies. And in the original Halloween in 1978, Laurie Strode gets into the car, but the keys are missing. There's even been an entire movie that revolves around this trope, a car not starting. Cujo from 1983. Most of the movie takes place inside the car while a mother and son try to survive the attack of a rabid St. Bernard. And to be fair, the scene in Madman is a variation itself. It happens as usual, but the driver knows this is a recurring problem. Suspense is added when she must get out of the truck and raise the hood to play with the engine to get it to start. It's very suspenseful, a race against time. But ultimately she loses as the killer leaps onto the top of the truck and jumps on the hood while Stacy is still under it. I'll leave you with that image in your imagination. Thanks for watching. Please come back tomorrow for another Countdown to Halloween video.